Back at Canyon Lanes, Morongo Casino for the title matches on Super Bowl Sunday here. All three of our four divisions at once. To the left here, someone's going to win their first career JBT title as Jacob Benamontes won the semifinal match, taking on top seed Ryan Sands for that win. To the right, Aaron Shepard trying to win his first scratch title, taking on yesterday's winner, Jason Hu, who finally won his first title yesterday. Some good stories there. And to the right, that's the U17 final. Jaden de Guzman continues his red-hot rookie campaign, going up against the tall one, Gage Baker. For that title, girls scratch already decided. Lindsey Grime was your runner-up, and Jasmine Beck doubled into 10th to take the win from Lindsey. Ryan's giving 12 pins. He's got to win the match by 13 to win it all. Gage's dad, Mark, of course, is the title sponsor of this weekend. Mark Baker Bowling added bonus to the best overall two-day combined performance in each of the four divisions. Gage is going to win that in U17 regardless of this result. Jason is going to win this in scratch regardless of this result. Lindsay did win it in scratch regardless of her runner-up finish. And Andrew Wang, not pictured, has just been white hot since main event and had the best overall handicap results, 3rd and 5th on the weekend, to claim that bonus money. Second will also cash. Stay tuned on the website and Facebook to find out who got those runner-up spots. Gage did trail by 10 and will trail by more as de Guzman started off with the first. Ryan whiffed a single pin in the first, and the bowling gods will almost always give you a single pin again after doing so. You'll have to get off the schneid by converting this corner pin. Smooth, small, and powerful and talented is how you describe Chasen as he takes an early lead with his spare double. Get over there, ball. No. Leads the tournament at plus 295, an exceptional total for 7 games, but not the way he wanted to start the finals. Going 9 out, 9 out. Pretty scoreable pattern, as we usually do on Super Bowl Sunday. We try and get in and get out. It's still over an hour before kickoff. We did good today. How old are you today? How old would you like to be today? I picked on you for 13. Like years. You gonna stick with 13?
Yeah.
That worked for you yesterday. Jason is 18. And he played 12-year-old Caden, who towered over him for the title yesterday. Aaron is 17, 18 in that area. And he towers over. Most people tower over Jason. Don't let the size fool you in bowling. Size just does not the overwhelming thing. 9 counts are too tough for Ryan. 8 counts are no problem as he gets his first spare of the title match. He's going to have to shake that off. It's early on that. Don't frown yet. This is sort of kind of Aaron's home house. He crushes the house shot here. So not a surprise to see him in the title match today. But trails early, covers up that spare after going open strike. De Guzman, we've talked about a lot on our videos. What a rookie season he's having. Started the year at 150-ish, immediately got into scratch after that, and hasn't looked back since with a couple titles. Jacob went big in the last game on this pair, shooting 250 scratch, off to a slower start this time, but clean so far. We'll see how he deals with the tricky 4A. This is a nasty little spare, all kinds of ways to chop this. But covers it nicely, well done. Aaron just all power, he just saws on that. Oh, nice balance at the line there. Good balance usually yields good results, and it does there with 10 back. A rare mid-season week off for the tour. Every conference had something going. So take a week off and get out of a bowling alley before we head off to Lubbock, Texas in 2 weeks. Nice balance at the line for Jacob, and the ball responds. One thing about being a littler guy, it's a lot easier to stay in balance. You get automatic leverage. I mean, you're low to the foul line just by default, right? Quality shot, half 10 there. Gage has to work on that conversely. He's got to constantly be working on his knee bend and leverage points, and all the little variables of a two-hander release for a super tall man. And Sands. That's a big shot for him to finally get that first strike, get the confidence back up that he's had going on all day. Lost his rag, found his rag. He was literally the first bowler in the bowling alley. I got here at 6:56, and they were waiting outside the door, so he's trying to be the last one out of the bowling alley today. Lefty throwing urethane, lets it go. Can't quite get the hold there. And another left side corner spare to go. They're going to keep leaving it till he makes it. If this is the first video we've watched with Chase in a well-documented story that he was just finishing second and not finishing front nines all over SoCal. Our tour, the JBT, other tour out here, just couldn't get over the final hump. He finally did yesterday. Thought when that finally happened he might start winning in bunches, and here he is less than 24 hours later looking to do it again. He's got a tough customer in Shepherd who shot 523 his 2 games in the semifinals, including a 280 game to jump into the tournament league. As he saws that rack in half, boy, those pins just exploded off the lane. Shot from Jacob extends his lead with a double. Aaron's 280 was the second highest game of the day because somebody else shot a little higher than 280. Those are the proud parents of the kid who did. There he is. Bailey shot 300 en route to a 4th place finish today. His very first ever. NFL or football in general gear was acceptable today as De Guzman triple spare triple. He's been whining all weekend long. Oh, Jeff, what kind of lane pattern is this? Jeff, you're shutting me out. Jeff, lefty's going to make the cut. Here he is going to win another thing over there. I'll tell you what. Oh, little love on the 10 pin for Miramontes. He has come close to victory. He's got a couple second places. Couldn't break through for that one either. So. Of course, everybody wants to win, but for many reasons, a lot of these guys here at Dearly would love it. This Gage is the leader in the U17 all-conference points, so he's just trying to pile on the stats. Oh, look out! He almost got a strike out of that. 5-7-10 was standing. The 5 went into the 10, and then whichever pin it was almost leaned right back into the 7. Some unusual pin action. He's up quickly at this spare. Oh, goodness. We start each JBT event with a chant of make your spares, and right now 3 9 dashes is the difference in this match. Ryan needs a big comeback here in the second half. Cool going at a 2-0 pace. He trails now by 2 as a result of Shepherd's triple. No problem at the 4-pin. Gage trails by a bunch. And of course, the bowling gods are cruel, cruel, cruel creatures. Oh, yeah, narc it down. That's an X, whether the machine thinks so or not. Gage with a very late low. If you're missing a pin, it's just dang near guaranteed you're going to leave it over and over again. Finally converts the 7-pin. It's a low 5 from Chris Whitmore, who not only finished 4th today, but was our first prop bet question. It's Chris Whitmore 200 games versus interceptions. Chris ended up with 3 of them. I think that'll be a fairly interesting number as far as how the game will play out there. Check out the prop bets at our Facebook page. Always one of the more looked forward to little details you can only get through us. Jaden in control over in U17. He will win that game. Anybody's game in the other 2 divisions. Miramont is working on a 3-bagger, though. Oh, give him 4. He's got that light hit talking. And the lead grows for Jacob, getting ever closer to that first career title. So is Shepherd. He's hit almost the exact same spot in every one of that 4-bagger that he's got, and it just shreds those racks. Effortless power from the big guy. His finger holes are so big. His hand is giant. And that really helps with the 2-handed delivery. You know, anybody can palm a grapefruit. The bowling ball feels like a grapefruit in his hands, and just when Jacob was about to run away with it. Look out. Greek church time in the 8th. Boy, that is exactly what Ryan needed. He needed his opponent to come back to him a little bit. So likely what will happen here. We've had a couple Greek churches made on camera. No. Gets the hardest 3 out of them, though. Makes the 6-7-10. Unfortunately, there's still a 4-9 standing. So that's 169 through 8. Ryan can strike out for 196. But again, he's also giving 12, so he has to go sheet here and hope for another Jacob mistake. Shepherd string ends at 4 to keep things interesting over there. There we go. All right. Second strike of the match for top seed Sands. Has to do it again, though. He's going to think about it. Jason still in the 2-0s. 2 teams pace for Shepherd with this 4-pin conversion. Does the hook ball at it. No trouble at all. Gage is stuck. He's got a 187 max. It's already over there. Jaden's going to win you 7. Oh, that's stinking 7. I thought we said when he spared it, he'd stop leaving it. Use it anyway. Well, it's the give and take of urethane. You don't get quite as much pop on the ball, but you get to keep the ball in play a little bit more. This time the urethane bit him a little bit as he just couldn't get enough drive. Let alone that, now he's just spooked on the 7 pins basically.
Try, Ryan.
He can just laugh it off at this point. Jacob's going to get himself a free ride to title number 1. He's just rolling out the string. Somewhere over there is Mark. Love it. It's silhouetted in the distance. The man, the coach, the legend. Now, Jacob, who has been oh so close, is finally going to get over the hill. Jason takes the lead with that strike he threw in the 8th. Oh, and trips the 4 out in the 9th. When you're stuck and just can't win a title, the 4-pin stands. Once you've won a title and the whole mentality changes, those 4 pins trip. That's what it does right there. And all of a sudden, the onus back on Aaron to respond to the Who 3-bagger. H-O-U, Who, by the way. How about Jacob? Rolled a great game the game before. He comes up with 7 strikes so far. Those are standing up titles, and Aaron certainly does respond. Swung the ball great, dead flush. His buddy Daniel cheering him on, who finally got in a prop bet question. It's finally a request I was willing to get. I got a midweek email saying, can you make me one of the prop bets for my last year? We did. Whoa! Well, he can afford to do that in the 11th frame after a dominant game there. He's going to be in the 210s. Scratcham will join the JBT winner's circle. Aaron's got room for 238. 9 spare strike would be, guess what? 230. Strike 9 spare would be 238. Will it roll it? No. So let's recalibrate our scenario here now. As Jacob gets a nice round of applause. That's most of Team Jacob there over on the side.
Wow, dang, brother. Congratulations.
Chris's dad. Big high fives from the familia. So Shepherd can max now for 217. There's the score. Jason will just need a mark. Even 9 out might tie, depending on what goes on here. Make it anyway, Ryan. Good spare from Aaron. He needs a 10 on the fill. Hey, he might. Oh! That looked really good instead. That's how that game went for him. Nothing went Ryan's way, but a great day to get that far. He will have to swallow a bad time for the bad game, but good sportsmanship around. We like to see that. Fill ball, very important for Aaron here to force the mark instead of just a 9 count from chasing. No, that's not what he needed there. The 7 count gives him 215, a solid game, but it also gives Chasen a little more wiggle room because 9 out is 188 to 216. So that's 7 count. He can win with 9. 9 wins, strike wins. Less than 9, he'll have work to do. That should do it, right? We'll redo the math here. That does it. Boy, that 7 count took all the pressure off that 10 pin. Excellent sportsmanship again right there. Wait a second, I haven't seen... Just stand over, stand. He's taller than you already?
Yeah, he is.
Look at that. I have a feeling he would have made that anyway. He has had to stand back and shake a lot of his opponent's hands who got the better of him in many a title match. And it has all changed around here at Canyon. Who's the back-to-back winner this weekend? That guy. Yes, he is. Excellent stuff all the way around. Another really good vibe this weekend. There is a very happy, very short man. That's 2 times. You better believe it. 2 for who to wrap up the weekend in Morongo. We'll do it all again. Lubbock, Texas. We're coming for you. We'll see you next up on the tour.